Let's start the show. What are we waiting for? 3:35. Let's go. How about a 10 count, spacey countdown?
10, 9.
That's good.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Playing.
It's time for Dodger Baseball.
They're playing. As sure as you're sitting there watching, we're playing. We're playing tonight, as a matter of fact. I'm Randy. You know who you are. Come on in. Pull up a chair, sit down, relax, and let's talk Dodgers. This is the best, first, and only video podcast by fans, for fans of your Los Angeles Dodgers. Do I state my case correctly? Yeah. Today is the 10th day of August, 2026. Our last show is on the 6th. You can find us at www.youtube.com/@Let'sTalkDodgers or in Facebook under Let's Talk Dodgers. And we're doing YouTube live today. Are we live? Are we live? Yeah, we are. We're going to check the live box, see if anybody's here with us live at the shout outs in a few minutes. On today's show, Let's Talk Dodgers, this is neat. You want to stay tuned for this. We're going to update you on the free ways to watch Dodger games. Don't tell anybody. We updated, okay? We updated. Brand new list. Even if you know what you had before, shelve it. We got some new stuff. All right. Let's see what else. All right. We got a lot of things going on here today. We're going to also give you some news. Not going to give you an injury report today. We're going to wait on that one because we did that last time and there was a whole bunch of them. We don't want to. It's too depressing right now. We'll do some shout outs. Dayton Dodger history is a good one involving a Hall of Famer. Memorabilia, some stats of the day, stats of the day, quick hit trivia, and more. But first, the news. Let's get to the news. Yeah, okay. I mean, am I going to need this toilet flush thing again? Yeah, somebody says we're going to need it again. All right, let me find it. Hang on, All right, let's see. It's under podcast, isn't it? Yeah, it's at the bottom of the page. It says T for toilet. Is that what we use? Yeah. First of all, in Game 1 of that last series, yeah, just flush that out. Yeah, and by the way, while we're at it, let's flush that third game. Okay, flush it. Come on, hit it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. But in Game 2. Shohei Ohtani brought home the go-ahead run in the 10th inning on an infield single, and the Dodgers snapped that nasty 7-game losing streak by beating the D-Bags 2-1 on Saturday night. Yeah. Hey, remember what happened last year? We had a 7-game losing streak, and guess what happened? We won it all. Okay, enough of that. The Dodgers now stand at 70-48. Not great, but still good for first place in the National League West by 7.5 games over those dreaded D-Bags. 8.5 over the Madres, 21 over Frisco. That's right, I said Frisco. Shout out to the Bay Area Dodgers, by the way. How about them? They know who they are. And 24 games above poor Colorado. Did anybody trade with those guys? Did they get anybody new over the trade? Anyway, Dodgers are back home now to face the Kansas City Royals. We'll tell you about that in a few minutes. Then the Brewers come to town for 4. No days off this homestand. Next day off is August 20th. Wow. No days off for the Blue. All right. No days off in this homestand? Really? Okay. I'm not going to do an injury report. Do that next time. Let's just get right into the fun stuff, shall we? Because that's what makes this program roll. It's the fun stuff. You know, like getting a drink between comments. Pure vodka. No. Did you guys see I hope you took advantage of this. Did you guys see the chance I gave you to see when it was a Game 3 on our off day this past week? What a cool HBO show that was, and a great series too. All 3 parts are on YouTube if you care to watch them. I only put the third one up, third installment, just to give you a taste of that, because that was the one about the 1960s when I grew up. And you have to be a huge baseball history buff to want to watch the first 2, but they're also very good. So if you're a baseball historian like I am, go back and watch 1 and 2. When it was a Game 1, when it was a Game 2, they're in YouTube. We may put those up again another time too. But number 3 was great. Now, I did watch it again. Oh, full color, man. It comes out great. All right, let's do those shout outs. We got a lot of shout outs, a lot of new people here. If you're a new person, raise your hand. Okay, I see you. Today we have Kim N, Bradley A. They're regulars. Can I get a shout out for Kim and Bradley? They're here all the time. Thank you, guys. I'd love to have you on the show sometime. I don't know. Wendy P-C, because she's hyphenated, one of those hyphenated ladies. Norma W, Randall F, Evelyn R, Lydia S, Harold O, Karen M, Barbara H. I think these are all newbies. Who else we got? Rosa G, Francis C, Jorge V, Nancy C, Dennis G, Lynn T, Paul D, Chris C, Kathy E, Cheryl C, Roger Yee, and you and me, and Fox Jabri, who is Fox Cali, because he is El Zorro. Thank you, everybody, for watching Let's Talk Dodgers in YouTube and in Facebook. And while we're here, let's take a look, see if anybody's here live and in perspiration like me. I'm the only one here running live today. Look at that. Wait, look at that Dodger hat. Whose hat is that? That's been sitting there. That's been sitting there forever. We got to check that hat out next time. All right. So nobody here live. We'll check again at the end of the show. But again, thank you very much for watching Let's Talk Dodgers. Thanks for subscribing on YouTube and following us here on Facebook. Tell all your Dodger-loving friends, anybody you know who's one of these, if you're a #1 fan, tell them we're always talking Dodgers in here. Go Blue. Welcome aboard all the newbies, and glad to have you here with us on Let's Talk Dodgers. Also, if you have fan mail, you can either toss it in the Facebook page, or you can write to us directly at letstalkdodgers@gmail.com. And for the first time ever, if you want to, if you have an account, you can log into YouTube here. And if you have comments, you can make them on this here video. I don't know if you, well, you can make them while we're live also. But after we're not live on here and the show is just sitting in YouTube, you can make comments. I haven't read them in a long time. I'm going to go back this next week and read some of them. All right, this date in Dodger history. Oh, what a great one. This date in Dodger history, August 10th, 1979. Ooh, that was a bad year in Dodger history. But it was a good year for this guy. Dodger right-hander Don Sutton sets a franchise record with his 50th shutout, blanking the Giants at Candlestick Park 9-0. You got to cheer for that. Anyway, 9-0. Also, that 9-0 blowout of the Giants, in addition to Sutton's shutout, he allowed 5 hits, 3 walks, 7 Ks he had. The team had 4 home runs that day by Ron Cey, Daryl Thomas. Remember DT, Daryl Thomas? Davey Lopes and Mickey Hatcher, who I met. Hey, shout out for Mickey. And that day was one of the bright spots of the season in 79 that found the Dodgers ending up in 3rd place that year, 11.5 games behind the Reds and the Astros. As we all know, they did a lot better after that. And Don Sutton went on to have 52 shutouts as a Dodger and 58 total in his Hall of Fame career. And that brings us, well, what else? Well, we'll show our memorabilia in a few minutes. Stats of the day. I don't like to overstat you, especially when we haven't had any real big wins lately. So by coming through to win in extras on Saturday night, which again was a huge one for us, according to the Elias Sports Bureau, only 3 teams in MLB history have had such a streak of more than that, 8. And that would be the 1876 Cincinnati Red Stockings, who are pretty much acknowledged to be the first professional team, I guess, in the majors. The 1949 Boston Braves and the 1983 Seattle Mariners. All of them had really bad streaks of over 7 games. So glad we didn't have 8. Our Jack in the Box Jumbo Jack watch, we're still doing that. 7 Ks by our staff gets 1 free Jumbo Jack the next day. Right now, and by the way, all you got to do is walk into your Jack in the Box in either LA or Ventura counties the day after we get 7 strikeouts in a game and say, order a large drink, and say to them, give me the Dodger deal, please. And they'll give you a free Jumbo Jack fixed any way you want it. Right now, we've had 7 Ks in 96 of our 118 games played. That's an 81% clip. That's outstanding. That means 81% of the games, you're able to go the next day and get free food. Come on. I mean, thank you, Jack in the Box, and thank you, pitching staff. All right. I don't know about you guys. I need a home run because we haven't had too many lately. So let's hear one. This is a good one, a celebratory home run from earlier this summer in June. Remember the day when, I think it was the 22nd of June, when Freddie Freeman got his 380th home run? Let's hear that one again.
I have a feeling something's going to give here pretty soon for the Dodger offense.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be a loud sound sometime soon.
Freeman swings, hits a high drive, center field. Buxton looking up, and this ball is gone. A home run. Right on cue, Freddie Freeman.
I rest my case.
Freeman gives the Dodgers a 2-1 lead, and Freddie with his 380th career home run.
Yeah, that was very cool. That was very cool. Love that one. I needed a home. Once in a while, I'm jonesing for a home run. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's do some quick hit trivia. Who are the top 5 all-time Dodger franchise leaders in pitching shutouts? We told you about Don Sutton earlier because on this date in 79, he got his 50th. But who are the other 4 guys in the top 5 all-time Dodger franchise for getting shutouts? We'll give you the answer in just a few minutes with some memorabilia. First of all, let's get into some secret stuff. Now, many people, the one thing they always ask me when they find out I'm doing podcasts, they say, hey, how in the hell can I watch these games? I don't get Spectrum. I don't get AT&T. I don't get any of those guys. I don't pay the big bucks like you do, Randy. How do I watch the Dodgers for free? Well, we've had several ways. We've had up to 7 ways. We're cut down to about maybe 3 good ones now. So if you get a pencil and paper, or if you miss it, rewind. And we're going to give you the 3 right now. And I just tested these again this week, so we're updating it as of today. The one that started all for me was one I heard about a long time ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. It's still doing it. It used to be called MLB something else. It's MLB24all.ir. It's a URL address on a website. It's called MLB24all.ir. MLB24all.ir. It still works. I tried it yesterday, as a matter of fact. So that works. Now, we used to talk about one on this show called Blue Live Stream. They scrapped that one and started calling themselves BLS last year. They scrapped it again. And my buddy Lorraine over there, shout out to Lorraine. Lorraine W. She just started a new page. Don't tell anybody. Shh. You have to be invited. It's in Facebook. It's called Dodger Blue Bloods. And it's only for guys like these. So if you know anybody that's a real true blue fan, send them my way. I'll hook them up. Or come on my way if you need it, and I'll hook you up, all right? Dodger Blue Bloods in Facebook. It's a private page. You can't find it just by looking for it. You have to be invited by somebody. So hit me up if you need that. Always free. And you know what's great about Lorraine and her crew? They always show those Apple games that we hate. When they're on Apple TV and nobody can see them, Lorraine's the only one that's got them. Love it. So shout out to Lorraine once again. Thank you for doing Blue Live Stream and Dodger Blue Bloods. Dodger Blue Bloods, as it's called now. Okay. And right now, my buddy Aaron and my buddy Paul and I are all testing out the Google TV stick called ONN 4K from Walmart, $39, which if you do something to it, you can, well, they say you can jailbreak it. But we won't talk about that here. Hit me up privately if you wish to discuss how that works. It's kind of complicated. But if you get an app on there, you get an app called on your TV called Downloader, which is somewhat legal. You can sideload the old MLBwebcast.com. Now, MLBwebcast.com does not work by itself. You have to put in a long extension after that. We're not going to get into that. It's a URL from MLB Streams. But MLBwebcast.com still does work if you use it on a TV set that has been equipped with Downloader. All right, but that's a whole different discussion. So those are the 3 ways right now. 4th way, well, just pay your local subscribers and get on with Spectrum or AT&T and watch the games for a zillion bucks. All right, let's get you out to the ballpark. KC is in town. The Kansas City Royals are here. 3 big games here. Tonight is Carrick Skubal night. Tarek Skubal is 7-6 with a 2.81 ERA. Yeah. He's going up against the KC's Michael Wacha. He's Waka. He's 5-8 with a 3.44 ERA. Tomorrow, the Royals are going to throw at us. Oh, no, excuse me. That's wrong. Rewind. Tonight is Noah Cameron. He's 6-8 with a 4.37 ERA. And it's a 7-10er on Sportsnet LA. And by the way, all 3 games, the Royals, 7-10. All 3 on Sportsnet LA. Tonight's game, I believe, is also on MLB Network out of market. Okay, also, tomorrow is Michael Wacha. He's 5-8 with a 3.88 ERA. He's going up against Blake Snell, who's coming off the IL. Yeah, Blake Snell's finally healthy. He's 0-1 with a 12 ERA, but he only pitched in 1 game. 7-10 on Sportsnet LA. And then on Wednesday, the 12th of August, left-hander Daniel Lynch the fourth. Pardon me. Daniel Lynch the fourth is going for the Royals. He's got 1 save and a 2.45 ERA. Looks like a bullpen game with them. Our game right now is TBD, to be determined. However, the likely candidate to go the most innings, if they have a bullpen game or not, is Eric Lauer. I hope he starts the game. We'll see what happens. Eric Lauer, 6-6, the 4.89, also a 7-10er on Sportsnet LA. All 3 games, 710 Sportsnet LA. Got that? Okay. Just a few items about the Royals since we don't see them that often. Kansas City is also missing a few of their key players on its roster, namely Vinny Pasquantino with right wrist soreness, Michael, I guess it's Michael Garcia, left hand muscle strain. But the Royals did get Bobby Witt Jr. back last week after the star shortstop spent time on the IL. So Bobby Witt Jr. should be in the lineup for this series. That's pretty cool. Scuba's faced the Royals plenty of times. He last pitched against them on July 24th, striking out a season-high 12 batters across 7 1/3 innings. So look for him to do something like that tonight, I hope. All right, let's give you the quick hit trivia answer. A few moments ago, we told you about Don Sutton and his record breaking of the Dodgers shutouts by a pitcher in franchise history. He had 50 of them on this date. The question was, who are the top 5 all-time Dodger franchise leaders in pitching shutouts? We told you about Sutton. So who are the other 4? Well, let's go down the list here. At number 5 would be, let's see, wait a minute, 2, 3, 4. Claude Osteen is number 5. Claude Osteen's number 5. He had 34 of them. At 4th place would be old-timer Knapp Rucker. He had 38. He was with Brooklyn from 1907 to 1916. And Koufax is 3rd with 40 of them. And Don Drysdale was 2nd. He had 49 of them. And number 1 on your list on the hit parade, still to this day, with 52 of them in Dodger history, Don Sutton, the Hall of Famer. There he is. That's a 1977 Topps card. And that card is of the year when the Dodgers went back to the World Series. They went to face the Yankees in 77 and 78. They lost both series, but I was there. I got to watch them pitch, watch him play in the 1977 World Series from that Topps card. And we got some notes on this trivia. By the way, after those 5 guys I mentioned, you know who's number 6 on the list? Yeah, with 29, that would be Fernando. He's got 29 of them. He's tied with Dazzy Vance. You remember him, an old-time pitcher from the 20s. And then if you want to go down to the top 10, 9th on that list would be a guy we see all the time on TV. Oral Hershiser's 9th. He's got 24 shutouts. You don't see that many shutouts anymore. That's why not too many guys have been added to that list lately. And a funny quote about that Don Sutton made in 1987. He was interviewed by the LA Times. He said, quote, "It's amazing how fast you grow old in this game. At first, you're the rookie right-hander. Next season, you're that promising right-hander. Then you're suddenly the old man." I guess he was right. He got old fast. All right. Let's. So that was the memorabilia today, the Don Sutton card from 1977 by Topps. All right. Other cool stuff. Don't forget, I tend to leave some pretty cool Dodger content about the team on our Facebook page from time to time. So check back often there, mostly on days off. We'll do more of that during our next day off. I got a neat one coming up for you about one of those 5 pitchers we talked about in the top 5 shutout category. And we're going to see, I think, about an hour long or a half-hour film on him. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. It's going to be probably next week. So you got to wait for that. All right, that's going to do it for right now. We'll talk to you soon. Go Dodgers. Thanks for watching Let's Talk Dodgers. Tell all your Dodger-loving friends where we are. Go Blue. We'll see you next time. And thanks for watching. Let's see some wins. I want to see we did a 7-game losing streak. I want to see a 7-game winning streak, don't you? Yeah. All right. See you next time right here on Let's Talk Dodgers, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Play ball! It's time for Dodger baseball.
Wait a minute. It's time out. We got some viewers watching live. Hey, NRG1 fan for life. I know who that is. That's Big Jack. Can I get a shout out for Big Jack while he's here? Yeah, we're live. Ready for Dodgers? Oh, wow, Sutton sick today. Hopefully the Dodgers make it. Well, here's one for Big Jack again for getting well. Get well, Jack. Let's go Dodgers. Hey, that's cool. I just caught that. It was going on. All right. Big Jack's the only one here live, man. Big Jack. Hey, say hi to your dad for me. Let's say hi to your folks for me. And we'll see you soon. Hey, we should get together and do a game watching party. Let's go to one of the local pizza joints sometime. We've done that before. All right. That's going to do it. We'll see you next time on Let's Talk Dodgers. I'm out of here. Flush me out of here. Bye-bye.